Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. And guess where I am? Studio A. Studio A. Yes, I'm in Nashville, but I'll get to that soon come. All right, welcome to the here. Wait a minute. Welcome to the Be Your Own Hero Show. I don't know. I forgot the name of my own show. Welcome to the Be Your Own Hero Show. Hero is an acronym. It means helping everyone reaps optimism. I'm your host. I'm Sacred Wrights. I'm an author and a motivational speaker. And I'm here every day, 5 days a week, 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time, 8:45 a.m. Central Time. I had to get up earlier today. I was like, oh, wait, what time is it? So earlier today, earlier locally, so 8:45 a.m. for the Nashville set. All right, we're up. We're up. We're up. Okay, so happy Monday. Happy Monday. And let me explain. Now, I'll wait. I'll wait. Just a few more important points, important moments. Let's see. I am a man with a stroke. I'm a man recovering from a stroke. Recovering from a stroke. I had a stroke in July of last year, and I'm recovering from that. And I've been doing this show to make myself better, to help me bring sentences together. Yeah, it's been helping a lot. It's been helping a lot. All right. And disclaimers, I am I thought about something, but then I thought, should I talk about that now? No. Let me just stay on course. So I am not a personal trainer, nor am I a financial advisor. So seek what you want from me and then go and get it from a real source. All right. Just seek what you want from me and go and get it from the real source. All right. Okay. So real quick. Why am I why am I in Nashville? You just saw me do the show on Friday, and I was in Baltimore. A lot of things have happened since then. A lot of things have happened since then. You know what? I don't think this is going to be a short one. This is going to be a long one. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, this is what happened. So on either Friday or Saturday, I went up home to my home in New York, right? And I was there. I was checking things out, and I was um I was going through some mail, opening all my mail, like all I basically my post incident mail, right? Like I've been separating things into folders, but I'm finally going through the mail, and so there's something to be said for that. And and well, yeah, I guess we're in there. We're in there. So I was going through my mail, and I found mail from all kinds of people, bills from all kinds of places, bills that I don't even remember being involved in that situation. Now, I've told you that the 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 play, no, the stroke has affected my memory in some ways, and so sometimes I get something and I'm not even sure what it's from. Like so, I found that happened often. I would find a bill and I'd be like, "What is this for?" And I find an attachment. So that was jarring, right? That was jarring. And also, in response to, well, not in response to, an even bigger bill was my rent in New York. Now, lots of people have been very curious about my rent in New York. Yeah, I pay rent in New York, and so I got a message that says, or we need you to pay your back rent now, right? I'm like, all right. Well, let me see what this is about. So I went down to the real estate management office and I chatted with them about it. There was the main guy I needed to talk to wasn't there. He'll be there today. So I called him today and find out what the deal is. But I gotta tell you something. I gotta tell you something. I gotta tell you something. It's so much more easier dealing with that kind of arraignment letter when you have the money, right? So so let's just say let's just say it was for $5. Obviously, numbers are too small, but let's say it's for $5. And I have no idea where I'm gonna get $5. No idea. Like, oh, who can I get $5 from? Where can I get $5? And I've got all this pent up aggression about where can I get the $5 from, right? That is a much different feeling from, yeah, I got $5. I mean, I got $5. It's invested, so I don't want to disinvest it because I would lose my time. Because I've told you a lot about time, like saving investing for your future is about time. So the more time the money has in your favor, working in your favor, the more money will grow over time. So I would have to start over. And have to start over. Now I've only been investing since the mid-pandemic. Mid-pandemic. So, I don't have that much time to lose, but still it'll be 2 or 3 years. 2 or 3 years of setting back to zero. But anyway, my point is that I haven't had a conversation with a landlord from that place before. I've always been like, oh, oh no, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And this time I'm like, oh, well, let's see what the deal is. And I gotta tell you, my entitlement is much different. And so I want to share that with you because you've got to know, you've got to know that it will work. Sorry about that's my phone beeping. But you've got to remember that you're you've got to remember what this will feel like. You've got to know from my experience what this will feel like. Like if you set aside a little a day, you set aside your your tiny little bit, your your dice roll challenge money. You set that aside, set that aside, set that aside. That money that you're setting aside, a tiny little bit of money, will grow quickly. It'll grow quickly. And then sooner or later, you'll have a time when you'll have money to, well, I was about to say spend, but you'll have money that's saved up, that's invested somewhere, right? And eventually, eventually, you may have a time that's similar to mine, where you have money saved up, invested, and then you have someone asking for money from you that's current. And the difference in knowing that you could trade your money, or into that's huh, that is invested, showing know that you can save your money that's invested, and trading it for this money that you owe is amazing. It's an amazing feeling of peace, calm, and I've never experienced it before. Not really, not really. So I want to say that to you today, that it's important. It doesn't feel important. It doesn't feel important when you making these small adjustments. You make these small payments of $1 6 a day and moving that money, but it can make a difference. It can make a difference. It can make a difference in terms of your worldview. It will make a difference in terms of your worldview, how you view the world of things around you financially. Makes a difference. All right, I'll lay that with you. I'll lay that with you. I know it's going to affect someone. Okay, so that said, I came down to Nashville, to Studio A, to deal with some things and get some things straight. And I think that's all I'm gonna say thus far. Not that that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say thus far, because I got more news about Nashville. All right. So coming up. All right. So let's get after that long intro, that long aside about the importance of having money, like having a money glow, Like you can't fight it until you can't anticipate it until you feel it, right? Now it's time to do Dice Man. Now it's time to do Dice Man because I'm telling you, this small amount of money will raise you to have a huge investment aura. Telling you, works. Works. All right, let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ah, six, 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 right here. Six, because it's going to put it there as a challenge to me and to you, a challenge to me and to you, right? Because you've got to understand that I'm putting aside this money without new money coming in. Like, did you catch that? I'm putting aside this money without new money coming in. Now, most of you are putting aside this money, but you have money come in. You've got whatever job is giving you money, whatever gig is giving you money. You got something that's giving you money. I really don't have much, very small amount coming my way. So this is an act of faith for me. This is an act of faith for me. All right. I'm believing in the Lord. I'm believing in the Father. I'm believing in the universe. I'm believing in what I am saying that I want to do with my money by putting aside a bit every day, just a little bit, putting that aside, right? And so today is $6, and that sounds like a lot. It feels like a lot, $6, but it's not. It's not. I remember going out and buying coffee with Fee King in Baltimore. Baltimore? Yes, in Baltimore. And I just got the coffee. I didn't even worry about how much it was. How much was the coffee? It was $6, $6.15. I left a tip, so it's $8. $8, and I was like, okay. I just spent $8 without even thinking about it, and I can't put aside $6 for myself. No, I'm not doing that anymore. $6, I'm going to move it. I'm going to move that money. All right. So this money will be moved quickly. All right. So let's move on. Let's get into the show. Let me introduce some things. Let me introduce some people. Oh, I've got my mouse here. I forgot I'm at Studio A, so I've got my mouse here. Let's see what we got here in the chat. We can see the chat. Okay. Let's see. We've got good morning, B. King. Good morning, Linda. It's harder to do the mouse than I expected it to, but glad to be with you this morning, Linda. Hope those wait a minute. Those Tesla stocks are doing well. Linda. Wasn't that you? Was that you talking about Tesla stocks? I hope so. Anyway, I'm having trouble getting the mouse. Sorry. I'm feeling anxiety about this story. You can imagine it would. Yeah. Anxiety. You can't imagine the fulfillment you have from a money aura. Let's just call that a money aura, because having a money aura can make all the difference. All the difference. Okay, I'm just have to stop using the mouse. Don't have the ability to use it. Okay, so good morning, Simone. And yes, that was you. Yeah. I've been thinking about you, Linda. I've been thinking about you and that stack of AT&T stocks. Ooh. Yeah. Don't sell it. Don't sell it. Think about it for your next generation. The next generation after that is But let them know. Your children need to know. Do not sell this. Let this continue to grow and grow and grow, so that your grandchildren, talking to your children now, will have it, without having needing to touch it at all ever. Mm, that's lovely. That's lovely. All right. All right. So let's get to money. So I've done my $6 challenge, and money. Here's my reminder: if you only spend, you'll stay poor. If you only save, you'll stay middle class. If you want to get wealthy, you must invest. You must invest. Investing is putting aside the money so that it will grow and make money while you're sleeping. You can do that with $8. $8. You can put aside $8. You can put aside the $6 that we just talked about, the dice money we just rolled, and put that money away, and immediately it's making money while you sleep. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and tell this one. So, a friend of mine was asking me about the stock market, and I'm new to the stock market. I'm new to all of this whole thing, right? But I told her what I knew then, right? And I told her that she had Cash App. She already had Cash App. So I was like, well, this is how you work with in the investment side of your Cash App part of your phone, of your phone. Right. So I showed her how to do it, and she was so reluctant. She was like, I'll do it later. And then so far, like the fourth or fifth time, I was like, all right, look, let's just do it now. Break your phone out. Let's just do it now. And I could feel like all this like fear and all this negative energy. And I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna push her through. I'm just gonna push through this one time. So I pushed her through and put like $5 on, no, $1. It was $1. I got her buy $1 worth of Coke. $1 worth of Coke, because she was a Coke drinker. And I wanted her to see that feeling of drinking Coke when you own Coke. Ooh, it feels good. It feels good. If you haven't tried it yet, like that's how I got started in stocks. I started buying little bits of things that I use. I'm like, oh, I own this. Oh, I own this. Oh, I own this, right? So I had a ball. Now I have since sold those shares and put them in the S&P 500 because that's a smarter play. But in the beginning, it's like, oh, I own this. So I got her $1 worth of Coke. And I thought that she would get it. But she was always talking to me about when she could sell it. When she could sell her $1 worth of Coke. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, it's jumping. See, Coca-Cola pays dividends. They're one of the dividend kings or aristocrats, either one of those, which means they pay a lot of dividends. That means they've been paying dividends for years. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. It means they've been paying dividends for many, many years. Many, many years. 25, 50 years, right? And so they've been paying. So even when you buy a share of Coke, a share of Coke is about $50, right? Even if you buy $1 off of one share, right? A fractional share of the price of Coke, you still get money. You still get paid even for your $1 invested. Even for your $1 invested. So now she is now making money off her $1. And she's talking about, I want to get rid of it. Tell me how to get rid of it. I'm like, what are you saying? So I just want to make the point that every mind is not going to get it. Even you sitting there listening to me now, you're not going to get it, right? But you've got to train your mind. You've got to train your mind. You've got to get to the point where if you put $1 someplace and that $1 starts bringing you more than $1 while you're sleeping, that's where you need to be. That's where you need to be. All I'm saying, that's where you need to be. All right. All right. I don't know how I got on that, but I didn't want you to let you know. Okay. So anyway, money. Money today. So we are talking about let me think of something funny. Not funny, but something kind of zippy. We are studying. All right. We are celebrating learning how to trade stocks. Learning how to trade penny stocks in particular. We are learning how to trade penny stocks in particular. Right now, this has come to me from a course that I bought recently, and I've been on the fence, back and forth, and trying to figure it out. But I finally pulled the trigger, and I got this course. Right now, thank you, thank you. Thank you for saying you're listening. I appreciate that. Okay. Anyway, so for the people who are interested in trading stocks now, like you need to hang on now, right? If that's all you needed for today, then you can shut it off. But now we're going to get into trading stocks. Now we're about to get into it now. Okay, so trading stocks. So what I've discovered is that mostly it's about theory. Mostly it's about concept. Mostly it's about the whys and wherefores. Before you're ever taught how to put your money on the table to gamble, it's how do I do that? And so it's very interesting to talk about this, because you would think this is all like, hey, come on, give me your money, give me your money, give me money, give me money and do this with it. No, but it's this long process. This long process thinking about money in the right way, right? So let me recap some of the things we've talked about thus far, and then we're going to move on to new stuff. All right, so here we go. Rule number one. I always got to start with that one. Rule number one is cut your losses quickly. Cut your losses quickly. Oh, I see some people dropped off. All right, so now it's just the main people that are here in response to me wanting to talk about trading. All right. Now, rule number one: cut your losses quickly. Cut your losses quickly. When you realize that something's going wrong, don't baby it. Don't be like, oh, come on, baby. I think you're going to turn around. Like, nope. Quickly, easily. It's not going the way it's not going the way I want it to go. You got to cut that quickly. Right? That's number one. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I forgot to do my definitions. So in case you're just hearing the show for the first time, penny stocks are $5 stocks. Yes, $5 stocks. $5. We can all afford to throw some money on a $5 stock. Right? So get your money out. Let's go. Don't let big, challenging stock prices throw you off, because these stocks are affordable. $5 stocks. All right. Now that said, these companies that these penny stocks go to are connected to small companies like that are around $100 million. Now, $100 million sounds like a lot of money, but you're comparing it to companies like Google. Google made $285 billion last year. Billion. So our companies that we're dealing with are small. It's much smaller than those companies, right? $5 shares, $5 shares of stock, right? That's important. Okay. Now, everyone hopes that their next pick is going to be Google. Like everyone hopes that, oh, I'm going to pick this stock and I'm going to put money on it and it's going to be the next Google. No, no, don't think of it that way. Think of it this way. Think of it as in you gotta find some coattails to drag on. Some coattails to drag on to. You gotta ride on someone's coattails. So you gotta ride on people's coattails that are going to the party, right? Oh shoot, my time. Oh, all right. So let me finish this up and then quickly I jump to the next thing. So anyway, what you want to do is you want to choose a stock that's already winning. Stock that's already winning. Not a new stock no one's ever heard of. It's going to be the next Google. No. You got to choose what's already working. No. Yes, choose what's already working. All right. Let me get to a new rule. I got to jump around real quick. So which one should I do? Well, I use this one because smart people don't want to be wrong. Smart people don't want to be wrong. That's why that last rule is so difficult for us, because you've been extra credit all your life. You've been doing everything right. But when smart people don't like it when they're wrong about something. They want to be able to pick something, some newfangled stock that's going to go right up to the moon. No, you got to let that go, smart people. Smart people, you got to let that go. You got to let it go and be willing to put your money on the stocks that have already done well. The stocks like Google, Amazon, Netflix, like the big ones that people are already going. And what you're thinking is, oh, it's already gone as far as it can go. I'm gonna let that go. No, don't do that. Don't get in the habit of riding. And no, I don't have time. I don't have time. Get in the habit. Smart people who are smart out there with me, exchange your mentality for finding something new to something that is going to save you money. Something that's going to save you money. But that's for investing. For something that you want to sell, you want to buy and hold something for a small amount of time. So still, you also want to catch things that people are selling. People are already doing it, right? They're already doing it. They're already piecing together, right? But you watch how it's going, you watch how it's moving, and then you sell based on how it's moving, buy or sell based on how it's moving. And you got to do it with other people. Like you don't want to catch something right before it goes green. You want to catch something as it's going green. As it's going green. Oh, okay. As it's going green. It's still going green? Okay, I'll get in now. And you get in now, and then you get out before it goes red. So you got to get in before the money changes from green to red. And I hope that was got through to you. I'm looking at my time now, and I'm realizing I'm out of time. I'm trying to fit something in quickly. So I hope so. Even more so, I will talk more about that tomorrow. All right, I'll talk more about that tomorrow because I'm out of time now. But I hope you got something. All right. So keep with me tomorrow. Keep with me. Come on, folks. Let's learn how to turn some stock money to trade some stock money. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Later.